भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय 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 भीम जय भीम जय भीम संविधान विरोधी घेरांगे संविधान विरोधी घेरांगे संविधान विरोधी घेरांगे संविधान विरोधी घेरांगे संविधान विरोधी घेरांगे
आजादी है हक हमारी आजादी है जान से प्यारी आजादी हम लेके रहेंगे आजादी तो बीजेपी से आजादी तो सीएए से आजादी तो एनपीआर से आजादी तो एनआरसी से आजादी तो एनआरसी से आजादी हम लड़के लेंगे आजादी हम छीन के लेंगे आजादी तो मोदी शाह से आजादी तो बीजेपी से आजादी बीजेपी से आजादी इन संघियों से आजादी इन भाजपाइयों से आजादी इन भाजपाइयों से आजादी हम लड़के लेंगे आजादी तो मनुवाद से आजादी तो ब्राह्मणवाद से आजादी भुखमरी से आजादी तो छुआछूत से आजादी तो छुआछूत से आजादी तो झूठ मूठ से आजादी।
The lives of those whose lives are being taken away, and we know the fascist agenda of this government, and that is to reduce all those who are going to oppose the BJP and the RSS. They want to reduce them to second-grade citizens. They want to revoke their citizenship, their rights, duties, of everything. So when we can protest, it's our duty as responsible citizens that we protest. We protest while we can. Now moving on, I would like to call upon our next speaker.
Patience in the beautiful way of fighting, and the beautiful conduct and example of Prophet Muhammad. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raise them and make them models in the cause for equality. Ameen.
Now I would like to call upon Mr. Vivek, if we have him here.
Vivek Chavan is not here.
लाला लड़ते गोरों से हम लड़ेंगे जोरों से लाला लड़ते गोरों से
Into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and the integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November, 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Thank you.
energy and family support is needed to organize such a thing. So thank you for that, number one. Second thing, happy Republic Day to everyone. Today is the day, the Constitution was promulgated. I mean, that gives us justice, liberty, as a secular country, right? So now coming to this CAA and then NRC, then I don't know what it is now, CAA, NRC. So let's go back a little bit about this Modi. Who is this gentleman Modi, right? So he is now almost 70, right? So at the age of 18, he got
What is happening in India with the CAA is very concerning and is violation of basic human rights enshrined in the Indian Constitution. We Indian Americans of all faiths stand in solidarity with the brave civil disobedience movements in India and condemn the horrific police brutality against protesters. We urge the police in India to show restraint.
We are all here to actually protest and to show our solidarity to the people of India who has been protesting since the passage of the controversial recent law to the citizenship law of India actually. They call it as CAA, a Citizenship Amendment Act, which has already created a lot of media outrage, the people outrage out on the streets of India, especially the minorities and a lot of people who are poor, who just cannot afford to show their documentation. So what this law is about is to show a documentation to the authorities to make sure that they are the citizen of the country. Unless you prove that, you are considered to be like an illegal immigrant. So this law actually at a given time in the middle of nowhere has kind of put about almost for about 50 to 60 million people at risk of their citizenship.
The lockdown of Kashmir, it's now been 174 days. And no, there is no internet in Kashmir. And no, the schools have not been opened in Kashmir. Everything is not okay in Kashmir. Everything is not okay in India.
Well, the people here are actually saying, they're using the Hindi language actually. They are saying that repeal the law. That is the essence of this whole protest, and that's what they are actually chanting in this language actually. We want Azadi is freedom from oppression by the current regime of India right now, which is coming up with all kind of laws. There's another law that combines with the CAA, the Citizenship Amendment Act, which is called the National Registry of Citizenship. So that citizenship has to have every single individual of the country entered in that registry. If they are not there, then that makes you an illegal immigrant. So when you say no CAA, no NRC, that is exactly what it means. We do not want this law. There are already existing laws in the country in the last 70 years that have been enacted that gives proper due course to a citizen and does not take into account any illegal citizen becoming a citizen of India. So we already have the process in place to take care of this nuisance that is happening out there.
We believe that the fight for equal treatment of Indian Muslims is also fundamentally a fight for India's foundational values of secularism and democracy. This is the first of the future. This is the fight for the future, which must be led by those who will inherit the future. India has always accepted people of all faiths, and we support India providing rehabilitation to all the persecuted minorities regardless of their faith. I have a message for Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The world is watching, and the people of all good faiths have come together to say never again.
Never again!
Never again!
Never again!
Never again!
Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again!
Thank you.
आजादी है हक हमारी आजादी है जान से प्यारी आजादी हम लेके रहेंगे आजादी तो बीजेपी से आजादी तो सीएए से आजादी तो एनपीआर से आजादी तो एनआरसी से आजादी एनआरसी से आजादी हम लड़के लेंगे आजादी हम छीन के लेंगे आजादी तो मोदी शाह से आजादी तो बीजेपी से आजादी बीजेपी से आजादी इन संघियों से आजादी इन भाजपाइयों से आजादी इन भाजपाइयों से आजादी हम लड़के लेंगे आजादी तो मनुवाद से आजादी तो ब्राह्मणवाद से आजादी भुखमरी से आजादी तो छुआछूत से आजादी तो छुआछूत से आजादी तो झूठ मूठ से आजादी।
The rights of those whose rights are being taken away. And we know the fascist agenda of this government, and that is to reduce all those who are going to oppose the BJP and the RSS. They want to reduce them to second-grade citizens. They want to revoke their citizenship, their rights, duties, of everything. So when we can protest, it's our duty as responsible citizens that we protest. We protest while we can. Now moving on, I would like to call upon our next speaker.
Patience in the beautiful way of fighting, and the beautiful conduct and example of Prophet Muhammad. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raise them and make them models in the cause for equality. Ameen.
Now I would like to call upon Mr. Vivek, if we have him here.
Vivek Chavan is not here.
नाला लड़ते गोलों से हम लड़ेंगे जोरों से नाला लड़ते गोलों से
Into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and the integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November, 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Thank you.
Energy and family support is needed to organize such a thing. So thank you for that, number one. Second thing, happy Republic Day to everyone. Today is the day, the Constitution was promulgated. I mean, that gives us justice, liberty, as a secular country, right? So now coming to this CAA and then NRC, then I don't know what it is now, CAA, NRC. So let's go back a little bit about this Modi. Who is this gentleman Modi, right? So he is now almost 70, right? So at the age of 18, he got